No,
Oh, Ben's.
not Macs. Macs are evil. They destroy friendships.
Ignore my MacBook sitting behind me then, I guess.
Tommy, how could you?
What's going on eBay, if that makes you feel any better?
Huh?
What's going on eBay, if that makes you feel any better?
Oh, you're really in a rough spot, Tom? Or
I'm just ready to move to Canada, so I'm just selling all my shit and trying to save up money, getting the fuck out of this country.
trying to really get away from that college debt, huh?
I wish it was that easy.
Oh,
No, dude, healthcare right now is like killing me. I have no healthcare, so
Because of your
It's like-
income, shouldn't you be able to qualify, or?
I do. The cheapest one is $250 a month with a $7,000 deductible.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
So
I am confused.
You pay
you're not
money
American, you wouldn't know.
Yes.
But apps are so pretty.
I remember telephones.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How
I had
old are
my
you?
very own telephone.
I remember telephones.
Eventually, that's going to be a thing. People are not going to remember the word telephone.
It's just like, it freaks me out when people don't remember, like, cassette tapes.
Oh, I think he's
I
in.
just... Hi.
Hi.
You know who
Hi.
had cassette tapes?
Who?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You had to collect VHS tapes of your
It's not a
dang...
cassette tape.
A VHS is a kind of cassette.
They're
I'm
called
talking about
cassettes.
I'm talking about the tiny ones.
Oh.
Audio cassettes.
Yes.
Hmm.
I had Harry Potter on cassette tape. The whole
Analog
thing.
media. Lamau.
I remember I used to record stuff from the radio onto a cassette tape.
Oh.
Yeah. Have your
Back in
mixtape.
those...
Anyway,
Why
shall
had-
we
I
begin?
had-
so
Yes. Oh. I didn't want to interrupt anybody. This is FNGR. Welcome to Limbo Podcast, joined by the following co-hosts: Gibbontake,
Hello.
Phantom Horn,
That's my name.
Ben Saint. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Tommy Oliver,
Hello.
and this week's Queen of Limbo, LethalAuroraMage,
Aurora.
AuroraMage.
Well,
Like-
Hello.
Like the
Well,
Northern
The
Lights.
start on this podcast. The queen's name has been mispronounced. We totally did our research. We're good to go. All right. Continue.
I'm sorry.
Say Mage.
No.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Ben.
Good morning. It's 4 p.m.
You just sound like you just woke up.
Oh, right. Well, yeah.
You guys all kind
I-
of do like the late
I
shit.
have sheets over my windows so no natural light can get in, so I can sleep whenever I want. I don't even know what time or day it is.
Say Mage, is there a reason for your extended hiatus for making videos? It's okay.
Goodness, hold on. You just kind of threw it at me.
No leading up. Just like, why the fuck aren't you making shit, Mage?
Yeah,
yeah, Mage.
that's
That's the only
That's
reason
the
you're
real
on this
shit.
podcast. I'm just mad I don't see any videos from you.
No, I normally like ask people questions. It's like, if they're gonna be casual, I guess we'll just keep going and like scrap the questions. I
No,
guess.
we'll-
no,
the
it's
questions.
too late.
There's
It's
no
too late.
real
She'll do
one
the
reason.
questions.
Well, we could pass it and come back. It's fine.
There's no real one reason. Also, by the way, there's a Byter in the background, but he's not really listening. He's just we're in the same room. So, in case you hear like sneezing or something, that's him.
I originally had the idea of having Byter, you, Golden Fox, and Ben, and I'm like, that's a terrible idea. That's terrible. No one will get along at all.
I can be nice.
It's kind of hard to have me and Byter in the same call because we're in the same room and it echoes. Like you can hear me through his microphone and vice versa, unless I put my microphone on like the lowest volume, so you can barely hear me, but at least you don't hear Byter twice.
That would be
Once is
terrible.
more than enough. Am I right?
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I
I'm just kidding.
realized.
I have
I
nothing.
realized the
I
setup
have no
the moment
hatred
I
for
said
Byter.
it.
I'm just being a
I'm
dick.
sorry.
Everyone's breaking up.
Okay, so answering the question, there's no real one reason. It's like stuff happened at the time when I stopped making videos, and then I never really got around to making more videos. And I was going to make another video, but then stuff happened again, and I know I just don't feel like it. I still have this one video that I do want to do. in my mind, I was like, oh man, I should get around to doing that video, and it's kind of relevant since it has to do something with curio marks and stuff. And I want to do it, but I'm just my motivation is really dead at the moment.
Is it an analysis video?
More like a headcanon video.
Okay.
I loved your last one. Trying to remember the name of it. Mage shoots on Earth pony powers.
Yeah, Mage shoots a headcanon. Yeah.
Say, I was going to ask about this. You were having a bit of fun with Phantom Horn in that one. Are there any tips out there you'd say for people on how to properly draw the line on trolling?
Wait, when?
Was I?
Well, like we were levitating like Phantom Horn upside down. It was good natured and it was fun. I was just like saying, where do you draw the line when you're like, poking fun at friends?
I draw the line at levitation. Beyond that, it's just too much.
I actually forgot I was in that.
Repeatedly, quite a bit actually.
It's just like it's not my voice, right? It's just a picture.
No.
Oh yeah. She
Okay.
repeatedly has you like looking bummed out because you can't use magic, and it's like really depressing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, so long as they're my friends and so long as it's good natured, I really don't want to make fun of them too much. I mean, like, Ben's doing the whole joke himself, like with Phantom Horn not being able to do magics and with his like tube horn thing. So I'm not being mean.
It's pretty much my only character trait. So I feel like if that's what a joke's about, I say go for it.
Absolutely.
It's always good. Let me segue on that. Every once in a while, someone still asks me like if it's okay to use Phantom Horn or like to draw Phantom Horn doing something, and I think that's weird because like I personally would draw anyone else's OC, if I had the desire to. I would, because like free speech
I've had stuff
fair
like that.
Yeah,
as well.
fair use and whatever. I'll draw your OC and not give a shit, so I don't see why people think I'll give a shit if they draw mine. So I don't know, just had to say
Yeah,
that.
it's weird because when it's like with fan art as well, they want to draw me. Sometimes they'd come up to me and say, "Is it okay?" It's like, of course it's okay. You're doing it. You're doing a cool thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
why
I
would
get
I
that
not
Charge
want that?
everybody $5. What are you guys doing? Like that's another revenue stream. You guys dumb? Come on.
Yes.
Shit, I guess I am dumb.
Yes, I am.
Every time someone asks, you say, "Of course, $5 royalty fee." But other than that, absolutely. So you just make bank.
I prefer fame over money.
Well, that's why you're gonna be poor forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You poor famous bastard.
Actually, have one here that probably anyone on this show can answer except for my sorry self. Any advice you have for artists just starting out?
Yeah, we are all artists, aren't we?
Yes.
That is weird. Was that intentional?
Oh yeah, I didn't realize you guys were
Oh.
Mage's friends at all. I just made an artist cast. That's what it was.
Okay.
My advice would be stop. Let me get all the work.
Stop. Yeah, stop polluting the talent pool with your talent. It needs to be as shallow as possible so I can stand tall in it. If you get my fucking drift, you fucks.
A very supportive community here, clearly.
Clearly.
If you want some actual advice, go to Tom's new channel, The Thing About Art Things.
Rebel Pixels, right?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
saw that shit.
See, I can't even make a joke about being like selfish because I already have a channel that betrays my altruistic nature. So everyone's gonna get good, and I'm still gonna be crap.
Everyone's
But that's
gonna get-
okay. I'll just live vicariously through my viewers' accomplishments.
That should be your
Yeah.
tagline, Tom. Rebel Pixels, get good. Only you actually help them get good.
Yeah.
To do art, don't worry about it. Just do it.
Yeah,
That's my problem.
That's usually the thing.
Yeah, is
Like
I'm always
Nike,
like,
just
It's
do
the
it.
thing that you hear the most, though. Everyone says just do it, but it's hard to just do it, but it isn't. It is, but it isn't.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. You just gotta.
It's easy
Make
to
the worst
just
thing
work.
just,
It's
like-
harder to like get the. You have to like. You keep mentally comparing yourself to everyone else around you because the internet allows us to like see the best of the best all the time. So that's like the new standard in like this
Yeah.
connected world.
That's funny. I was drawing a little yesterday, and then I took a break and I watched some Space Dandy, and I was like, oh my god, the drawing in this show is so good. I'll never be this good. But I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, this this show cost like $1 million billion to make and was made by like the greatest minds in animation today. Don't be so hard on yourself, Phantom Horn.
I'm sorry, Ben.
You just got to accept that you suck, but at least someone else sucks more.
Yeah, and those people will pay you.
Exactly.
I had an advice, but now I forgot.
Oh.
I actually have
I wanted to hear it because Mage. I think Mage is probably the best artist of us all. Sorry, guys.
No.
I would
like Mage.
I would agree wholeheartedly.
Oh yeah.
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 Mage
No,
is too
guys.
good.
I would have commissioned her for the thumbnail, but I thought she's always busy, so I was like, oh, I'll get someone else.
Yeah, I do have. I'm still doing a commission for Gib. Still have to do it, and it's not even that hard. I'm sorry, Gib.
That's fine. You got things.
I got things. Okay, so like my advice is, well, like you said, just draw, just do it, draw a lot. Life is like an MMORPG, so like the more you do it, the more experience you gain, and you level up and stuff, and it's just like. I think I've posted a few pictures on my DeviantArt, like how I drew it then and how I redrew it now, like some of the ponies I did. And you just like when you go back like 5 years ago and compare your art, you see the progress. You don't see it as you're leveling up, so to speak. Like you won't see a difference probably between like a month prior, like you do a picture a month ago and you drew a picture now, you won't see the progress, but like give it a year and then you will see the difference. It's like all the small changes, all the little things you keep noticing and adjusting and fixing and enhancing and stuff over time. That's what happens, and you just have to keep in mind. So whenever you feel like you suck, just remember that you're leveling up. You might be in low level now, but there's no way to like get bad at art. You only get good at art. So just keep going.
And one thing I'd like to add to that, sometimes when I see somebody posting their progress, like 5 years ago they were really bad, but now they're really good, sometimes I feel like that's sort of still discouraging because it's like they've been doing it for 5 years already and I haven't started. I should have been doing it 5 years ago. I keep thinking, oh, I've missed out on time, like I should have been doing it before. You've got to stop thinking about what could have happened because it didn't happen. It's not because you were lazy or because sometimes you just didn't feel like that's what you wanted to do at the time. So like you can start when you're 70 years old. It doesn't really matter when. You just gotta start doing it.
Yeah.
Like the thing for me that I've kind of noticed, like, because I've been trying to do like a big project for years now, and for whatever reason, I'm just like, maybe it is. I know I'm lazy. I definitely have like. Even yesterday, I should have been working all day because I have this project I want to start. I'm like, I'm going to play The Witcher 3 all day instead. I don't even like this game very much. But I fucking did that. But, like, the thing that I've noticed over the past, like, X amount of years, like, when I've been trying to do projects but putting them off, is I've slowly gotten better regardless, because I do work every now and then. And now when I do start, my work's going to be better than it would have been if I had started back then. But also, the ideas that I have now are totally different than ideas I had then. And I would have because I'm always trying to do a long format project, and I would have locked myself into this project that I don't like as much as the one that I have in my mind now. So it's almost like they're blessings in disguise, my procrastination. Because like before I was going to do a big pony project, but then I realized, wait a minute, I don't want to do that. I would have been like hugely inside this big pony project if I had started last year, but now I'm not, so I don't have to worry about like abandoning that because I don't want to do it anymore. So look on the bright side, even when you procrastinate or even when you feel like you're wasting your time, because a lot of the times like there are like mental things that are going on and you're in a better place to start now than you were back then. You just didn't realize it at the time, but hindsight, you do realize it. So I don't know. You got to look at the good side even when you screw up. And I'm an expert at screwing up, so I would know.
I think is what you're saying, Tom, is what you're saying that the best time to start is always now?
Yes.
Could I spin what you just said into that?
You could do that. I don't care. Just spin it into whatever you want. You can spin it into your garbage, and I'd be like, you could probably do that too.
Cool. Will do.
Hooray.
I had a fan question if you're okay with answering one of those, Mage.
Could you repeat that? You cut out.
Question here from a random fan. Her name's Stardust. She wanted to ask, does Byter have a soft spot that none of us know about?
He has a belly.
Yes, on top of his skull.
Sorry. Oh, God. Ben, I'm going to send you money for that.
Oh, please do.
God damn it! I should have insulted him.
God, sorry.
It's not.
What happened? What happened?
No.
It's not even an insult. It's just a thing babies have. I don't know. Whatever.
I guess.
confused.
But do send me that money though.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'll do something for that. Let's see.
Okay. $100.
Oh Jesus! Is there a Mage? Is there a time that you were too stubborn to abandon a project you probably should have gave up on earlier?
What about the Byter?
Oh no! We keep going on that if you want.
I do kind of want to say that having been in the Rift Cafe with Byter, I noticed that he is actually not an asshole. It's just people really don't understand what he's saying, and he doesn't understand how he's offending people. I guess it's some sort of weird social
See,
stupidity
problem
that he doesn't understand what he's saying, how it could be interpreted as annoying, but everything he says is like totally logical, and it's like, yeah, I agree with him pretty much 90% of the time. So I like Byter. There's my stance on Byter.
Thank you. See, the thing is, like, the way we speak to each other, like, there's a tendency to twist our words so it would be more, let's say, less offensive or more pleasant or something. Like, you have to try and understand what the person means, and you try to make assumptions on what they mean based on their words. Whereas with Byter, he says exactly what he means, and people just get confused by that, and they try to get more meaning out of what Byter is saying, but there's no more meaning. That's all Byter says is what he says, and that's all he means.
Yeah,
so when people start making their own implications, they read in too much, and that's why the conflicts start. Like, can I tell you a story on how I met Byter?
Yes, please.
So it was like I just started making videos, or maybe before I started making videos, somewhere around the time I joined like the Analysis fandom, but not the group, just like I was just a fan of ANYs and stuff. And he had the CBD thingy, so one day I joined in the Aftermath, and I had a really fun time. So I thought I'll join it again. So next time I joined, I kind of butted heads with Byter. And I left the call just like almost in tears. I was so upset with him. I was so angry with Byter. Just like, how could this person be so offensive, and how could be so mean? And I was just like seething. And like the next day, I just kind of like, I was in poor spirits, and I talked to NY, and NY said like, Byter's not really that bad of a guy. And then I just thought, my anger calmed down, and I was like, he's kind of right, and like this anger is really stupid because it's kind of like self-inflicted anger, and Byter probably doesn't even remember me or the conversation we had, and just like I'm the only one hurting myself with this anger, so I just let it go.
What have we learned, fellows? To get the girls, you make them cry. That's what you do.
No, hold on, it's I have not finished. So like, the next CBD or something. So I was just a viewer, and I saw other people making fun of Byter, and then I just kind of felt bad because, that's not fair. I mean, I was angry with him, but he does make good points, and, he's always just seems like the butt of everyone's joke, which I thought was mean. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna draw fan art for him, because apparently no one has before. I think, at least, or maybe they have, but at that time anyway. So I drew that Byter robot pony for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, he'll probably not comment on it, or maybe he'll comment something snarky on it or something. But no, he actually left a really nice comment, and then he asked if he could request another art, because I don't remember the reasons right now, unimportant, but yeah. I said sure, and we decided to talk over Skype about the details. And we went to the first Skype call, and I thought, well, this is going to be awkward, and we're probably going to hang up really soon. We talked for 8 hours, and I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. And that's how we met. And it's just like, we got along so well. And yeah.
Aww.
It all started with me being really angry with him. And, just like, the lesson here is just like, learn to let go of your anger, because the only person that's hurting is hurting yourself with that anger. So.
Because, like, I will say, after I realized how Byter is, whenever there was like something in the Rift Cafe that like he was just talking about something and somebody was getting angry at him and he wasn't getting angry back, it was just hilarious to watch, because he would just be doing his thing and everybody would get so pissed all the time.
People my experience with the Rift is just people getting so pissed all the time.
They really do.
So in your opinion,
rift.
In your opinion, Ben, you'd say that you were just completely misunderstood and on your best behavior when you were in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was fucking misunderstood. Get out of here.
I can vouch for that. I was there.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing.
I was
See,
there.
Gibbon always knew. Gibbon always gave me the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, Mage, how did you find the online brony community?
Oh man, I don't even remember. Hold on. I was just browsing pony videos, and I think I stumbled onto ANY, but like one of his older videos, and I think the audio quality was a bit off or something. I didn't particularly enjoy it. Then like I think it was Tommy and Ditchy and stuff. I think I stumbled onto Ditchy first. Then I saw him in ANY, and then I went back to ANY's channel. I was like, oh hey, I did see this guy, but then his videos got better, and then his collab with Voice of Reason, I think, yeah, and I was just like, oh, this is pretty cool. They have this whole low narrative thing and collabs and stuff, and that seems like fun. And I particularly enjoyed ANY's content, which kind of surprised me since I kind of dismissed it the first time I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mainly just followed ANY for a while, but then started following other people, and I just, thanks to ANY, I kind of joined in because it seemed like fun, and for other reasons, but those don't matter.
It's fine.
Mage, you were always one of my favorite analysis like video makers.
Thank you.
I mean, you didn't release very many of them, but when you did, I was always excited to see them. I thought they were cool and they looked good, and yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it was
That's
really
nice to
striking
hear.
how much better the OC and the whole like the artness of the videos looked compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
It's just like, whoa, this person actually put effort into it.
Yeah.
Into at least the visuals, you know. It's just sort of, it's really cool.
Thank you.
You
I
should make
try.
more. Well, maybe you shouldn't make more. Maybe you should make different ones about different things.
Well, I do want to make that headcanon video.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I would like to ask, you did the what was it, the Halloween collab thing with all the deaths.
Yeah.
Were you ever thinking of doing another similar thing at some point?
I did. All the reviews and the collabs afterwards were actually leading up to a sequel. And I had a really cool idea too, but then I kind of fell out of it.
I think Gibbon might have been asking for a Horseshoe Crew version of that, maybe.
Well, you know, we'll see.
I definitely was thinking of having, you guys cameoing. Ben was gonna have an active role, but you guys were cameoing. Since it was a really big, ambitious idea, but then it kind of fell through.
So is it completely gone, or you thinking maybe?
For the most part. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about doing something else, but the key word is thinking. So it might just be left back in my thoughts, but yeah.
Are there any authors or books that you do in your read up on in your spare time?
I do not read.
Don't feel bad. The only person who gets really upset about that is Cloud.
I'm sorry if Cloud Country is listening. I'm really sorry. I do respect books and people who read them.
I always ask that just for him, and like every time people are like, "Oh, we don't really read books," and I just hear him die on the inside a little.
I just have a problem. I can't concentrate on one activity. Like reading is just I can't sit down and read stuff. Like I want to read at least like manga and stuff, but I just can't make myself do one thing at a time. Even when I'm like playing a game, I have like something in the background that I could listen to, like a podcast or a video or something or a movie. Just I can't do one thing at a time. It stresses me out. I feel like I'm wasting time. And reading, and I can't listen and read at the same time. I always have to concentrate, especially since it's in English. Then again, in Lithuanian would be hard too. But yeah, it's just like reading would take a lot of my concentration.
I always feel when I mean, not so much when I'm reading a book, which honestly I don't do that often, only occasionally. But when I'm reading like manga, I always feel like I would feel like I'm wasting time, but because it's a medium that I'm interested in, I also can kind of tell myself that I'm like studying it too. So like I don't feel so bad. I'm like, yeah, I can do this, and it's sort of productive, kinda.
Pretty much how I do it too. I'm just like, this is research. This is all research. As I spend a bajillion dollars in like all of my life just like consuming media. I'm just like, yeah, this will make me better. Maybe.
Yeah, like when I watch a movie or something, I kind of tell myself that I'm like educating myself on culture in some like incredibly broad way. That I'm enriching myself in some like unspecified, vague way, and it helps me sleep at night.
Great how we lie to ourselves like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really do one thing either. Like I always like the default is listening to a podcast, and if there's no podcasts, I listen to music and then play a game. And it usually has to be a game that doesn't have any like dialogue in it. So it'll probably be Hearthstone or something, or an RPG where I can just sort of drone out. It's weird. I used to do things. Now I do nothing, but twice as much.
See, I'm jelly of both of you guys because I can only do one
once.
thing. I can only do one thing at a time. I can't multitask to save my life, and that's like the key to my failure. Is that like if I'm doing like on this podcast right now, I can't be doing anything else. If I do try and like even check my mail, I'll just start reading my email and totally zone out of this conversation. So I'm just like an absolute wreck when it comes to multitasking. But
you know what? There was this one time I did the ultimate multitask. I think I had two versions of Hearthstone open. One for the American servers and one for the European servers. And then I also had an MMO, like I got the windows, like 4, cross-grid 4 windows. 2 Hearthstone on the bottom, so while the other person was taking their turn, I would click the things. Then I had an MMO going up on the top right, and I was grinding and crafting and stuff, so I could just click that every so often. He would do whatever he's doing. And then I had, like, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in the top left. So I'd be watching that, doing all this stuff, and I felt like Jesus.
Wow, Gibbon. I've never heard of someone doing so much and accomplishing so little.
It's my one talent.
The icing on the cake was that it was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I just really wanted to go back to that time. Uncle Phil is the best guy.
It's a good show.
I'm gonna go back and bug Crown Prince to give you a second animation for that.
Yeah.
I feel you. Like I've been watching Full House just because.
Full House.
I feel so bad. Shush. I watched it back like when I had a German channel, like when I was 8 years old or something, and it would come on before all the anime stuff. So I would watch it while waiting for anime, and it's just nostalgic to me. Just like it's so cheesy.
Mage, I'm totally gonna go and read Assassination Classroom.
Yes, please do. It's a good anime/manga. I haven't read the manga, but I'm sure it's good.
Gibbon, you watched that with us yesterday?
Yeah, I was there. Didn't you notice?
I know. I forgot, but I was checking. Tom, do you know about Assassination Classroom?
It's funny. It was on like my top 5 video of like things I was looking forward to this year, and then I totally didn't watch it.
It might still suck, but like the first episode just really sold me on the premise. I think it's fucking genius.
It's good. It's good. Watch it.
I'm pretty excited.
Watch
I'm pretty excited to see more of it.
I really like the dub as well. It's just
it was a good dub.
Yeah.
Good dub.
It's dubbed already?
Voice. Yeah. Still in the process of being dubbed and still in the process of getting episodes out. I think there's a total of 22 going to be, and right now there's like 19 or so, 14 dubbed. So, they're still ongoing, but almost done.
For anyone listening not familiar, Assassination Classroom is about a class of high school students who get a new teacher that is a tentacle alien.
It's not an alien.
So he says. Whatever. And they have 1 year with him as their teacher to either kill him or he'll destroy the world, and that's it.
And it's a comedy.
That's insane. I have to see this.
I know, right? It's great.
I thought it was going to be, because I remember Digi did like a review for like a classroom where there's a bunch of girls, and like every like episode there's like a new girl that's trying to kill the main character. I was like, oh, is it that? Oh no, there's a different assassination school. Okay.
Was that
Japan's just full of assassination classrooms.
I am watching the wrong genres.
I've been recently watching a lot of animes with death and related words in their titles, like Death Parade, Assassination Classroom. What else?
Kill anime.
No, hold on.
That was a good one. Kill anime /blood.
Kill anime slash.
Hold on. There was this other anime that I was looking forward to, but kind of ended up disappointing me. But it had a really cool opening song. Hold on.
Oh, an anime that you were
Deadman-
looking forward to but disappointed you but had a cool opening song? I think you're talking about all anime.
Deadman Wonderland. There we go. I love the opening song. It's a good song.
You've heard of that show, and I watched like one episode, and it was like this weird chick, and I was just like, okay, this is just an anime, I guess.
It's like it had a cool premise, but they didn't really go anywhere with it, and then just like generic anime stuff happened.
Not to
Also,
steal
why-
Ben's chick, but isn't that every anime?
Well, hence the generic anime.
Oh god.
I see no point in that girl having that skin-tight white colored suit. Why couldn't it be any other color? It's
But she's what do you call them? The ultra white people. What do they call them? Albino.
Oh yeah, but no. See, her suit is skin-tight and it's white, and it's just. I think it's there to make the illusion that she's naked, which she's not. But it's censorship, whatever. I don't know. I don't care.
Service.
Fantastic.
I don't even care anymore. Let's move on.
Mage, I had a question for you.
Yes.
How did you get into doing like art and stuff? Because I'm assuming you've done that longer than Pony, and I'm assuming you've done that longer than videos. So how
My
did
parents
that
told me I used to doodle like ever since I was little. Ever since I could get my hands like on anything that could leave a mark, I would leave marks everywhere. I would hide behind the sofa and I would doodle on the walls. So I have
Me
no
too.
memories of this, but this is how I started, I guess.
It's fate.
Yeah. Well, as far as my memories go, I guess I always enjoyed just kind of like I had thoughts and I put them to paper. It just kind of came natural to me. I never really thought about it much until much later.
I'm imagining Mage as a baby, and her parents are like, "Oh, where's little Mage? Oh, there she is, behind the couch." And they push the couch, and on the wall is like the biggest, sparkliest anime eyes of all time. And she's just like, "Look what I did."
God damn it, little Mage! There's no moe in our house.
I remember I once drew a mouse without any ears and with 6 legs. And I said, and like when my mom said, "Oh, is that a spider?" I said, "No, it's a mouse." And when she said, like, "Well, it doesn't have any ears," and I said, "Well, I don't want it to have any ears because the ears are too big." So I didn't give it any ears. Says 3-year-old Mage.
Say, Mage, do you have any of your particular artworks that you're particularly proud of?
Give me a moment. I'll go to my. Oh yes, I do. Yes, there is one. My child OC. All my OCs are children. Hold on. Let me fetch. Where's the folder? Hold on. Give me a moment. It's not even just the art that I'm proud of. It's the whole character, because like the character himself is like 8 years old technically. Not like he's 8 years old, but like I've had him as an OC for 8 years now. So he's like my oldest OC that I ever gave 2 bits about.
Does he age in real time?
No. Hold on. I have too many folders.
Like 20 years from now, you're like, I should revive that old character, and you draw a picture of him, and he's like, you're like, you know, Timmy McMahon, boy genius, and you draw a picture of him, and he's like, you know, middle aged, like shit.
20
Damn.
years? He'd be 28. That's
Yeah,
not middle-aged.
middle aged, like, you know.
For an anime character, that's middle aged.
That's true. Yeah, as soon as you have 5 o'clock shadow, you're over the hill.
Yeah, you're like an old man.
Just give me a moment.
No, it's.
I'll send to you to just give me a moment.
I actually have a pleasant distraction for anybody who wanted to take a look at it. I just got a new picture done. It's shilling.
Oh, speaking of pictures, I wanted to let you know, because you posted a comment on the thumbnail for this podcast saying you want it to be a secret.
Yeah.
If you want it to be a secret, don't make sure when the artist posted to DA, don't have them tag the people.
I
in
saw it
Every
afterwards.
time someone tags me, I get a notification and it says you've been tagged in this picture. So then I have to go look at it.
Yeah.
That's how I find all my fan art. I don't like. I'm not just sitting there like, I wonder who's drawn me today. I just Google my name. I'm not that fucking like horrible.
The funny thing is that there have been times when I've typed Gibbontake into DeviantArt to see if
Yeah.
there's any new ones.
Uh
So that's
Who
I have
is
been that guy.
who is the red one?
Let me take a look
There
here.
was one time I typed in my name into YouTube, just like one time because like I was at my parents' house and I didn't have a computer. All I had was my phone, and all I could do on my phone was watch YouTube videos. So being bored, I typed in my name, and the result was not very fun.
When you're saying the red one, that is Voice's main squeeze.
Why? Well, then why is Voice all like, no, and ANY's all like,
Okay, I'll explain. When I got this picture done, I wound up showing the picture I did for my artist, Grey Cat. He usually does my thumbnails. I couldn't get him because he was drawing this. I was like, hey, Voice, you don't mind if I draw like something like I did for Golden Fox? And he's like, oh yeah, totally do that. I tell that to Grey. I was like, hey, have like Voice holding up subscribe, have like, Sega's sister, his girlfriend, have like on her chest or something like that, and I'll have like a patron symbol. And he's like, don't you want somebody for comment? I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I didn't know ANY was going to be in the picture. So, if anyone's offended about ANY copping a feel, that wasn't my idea.
Shameful. Truly shameful. Unconscionable.
Yeah, Gray's the best.
All right.
To see.
Oh wait, I didn't see the thumbnail for this one.
I like how the
it's-
bottom of Voice's shoe is a horseshoe, like the traction on the shoe.
Oh.
shaped like
Oh,
a
it
horseshoe.
is.
That is
a
cool.
clever little addition.
Yes.
It's the little details that matter. And that's why my art will never be successful. I'm way too lazy to put shit like that in there.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't see the thumbnail for this episode.
It's
Oh, didn't you?
pretty good.
Oh, here, there's actually
Sorry about the wait. Gyazo was not working with me for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. This is my OC child that I'm very proud of. And hold on, I'm gonna show you the clothes that I recently drew on him.
Oh, image not found.
There you go, Ben. There's a crown on this one for Mage. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
cute.
this one. I did see this one.
Yeah, I thought I saw you liked it on your
Oh.
thing, and I was like, oh, great, everybody saw it. Fantastic. So much for having a legit surprised response from everyone.
That is a good crown, though.
Oh, yeah. I was like, let's look at... I forgot it was like either some Disney or anime thing, and I was like, yeah, Mage will probably like that.
Like the most Mage pose ever.
Yes, I'll show you. I have 2 images ready to show you.
Yeah,
This is
it's-
definitely my pose.
It's kind of boosted off a pose I think Mage did with Ben on there, and I was like, well, Gibbon has the longest neck, so that'll probably make the most sense.
Does it?
Yeah.
Wait, Mage.
Yes.
Poshi's not 8 years old.
No, I said like as an OC, the concept of him, I've made him like 8 years ago.
That's-
I'm surprised you remembered his name.
Well, yeah.
I am very happy about that.
And I remember Chitose, too, but I don't remember the one in the ball gown. The black one.
In the ball gown?
Yeah.
Oh, Nina.
Nina, yeah.
Thank you for remembering the names of my OCs.
Mm.
I was
The
about to
ultimate compliment.
Yeah,
Yes.
beat me
Eh.
to it.
But yeah, I'm most proud of him. He's a jerk, but I love him.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Teach me your ways of coloring. Why do you think all my work's in black and white? It's not by choice. Color just confuses me.
You know, actually, I love black and white, and Mage, you have that one that's like a silhouette of your monster form is like
Oh, yeah.
one of my favorite of yours, and it's black and white, and it's fucking great.
Thank you.
Let me
I don't
find a
usually
link.
do. I can grab it. Hold
Oh,
on.
thanks.
Since I have the DeviantArt tab open, I have so many tabs open. I should use them. But yeah, this one.
All right. I'm going to have to include all these in the podcast when they come up in discussion. So
All right, let's just throw in like as many pictures as we can so we can make your life as miserable as possible.
No, that's not a problem.
Yeah,
That's
all
easy.
Yeah.
I'm probably the least artist guy here. Though.
Oh, I love this. This is getting saved.
So I'm gonna put
Given
this
what's
on-
your what's the art image that what's the piece of art that you're most proud of? Actually, it's
piece of art
probably
I'm
yeah.
about to link it. I'm
Cool.
all set already.
haven't-
Here we go.
I bet.
Here
I
it
know.
is.
It's going to be a stick figure. I can feel it. I was in the ballpark.
It's cool though.
Oh,
No, this
God.
is awesome. Oh.
It's my favorite.
New
It doesn't look
horror
very good.
movie classic.
Oh my
You
God.
drew this? Nice.
Yeah, when did you draw this?
It was so stupid. A week ago, maybe, I wanted to get better at drawing. I said I would draw 100 drawings in a week. I got
my
to number
God.
5. This is number 2, and I stopped.
It's beautiful.
It is.
100 in
So
a
I
week
guess
is pretty intense.
I know. I was thinking, it's fine. I'll just work the whole time. I didn't work at all.
Yeah.
If you brought
I
that,
was like so proud of you when I read that, but then I remembered I was gonna do a year of gesture drawing, and I got to day 52 before I just wanted to blow my brains out. So I was like, Godspeed.
Day 52 though. That's pretty good.
yeah.
That's a lot of gesture drawing.
It was painful. I'm trying to do it again because I tried drawing. I haven't drawn for like 2 months. I drew yesterday. I drew like I think 3 sketches. Then I just went up to my room and just like curled up in a ball and just like I hate my life. It's just everything that I was used to be good at is just gone now.
Hey, you know what? I was feeling real down because all my drawings were a piece of shit because I was trying to do with ink. But then I was like, fuck it. And I threw my comic pages in the garbage where they belong. Haha. And I got out a blank new piece of paper and I made a new drawing, really big, and it looked great. And then I was like, oh yeah, that thing I've always known, that you work big and then it looks good. What a fool I've been. So that's good, and I'm going to go and get my shit blown up and draw real big from now on, and everything will be great. It's going to be fantastic. That's my story. I
That's
love it.
interesting because for me it's always the opposite. Like if I draw things really tiny, like my brain pretends that like those like horrible scribbles are actually intricate detail, but as soon as it gets big, it's like, ha, you suck. I was like,
Really?
"Alright."
I actually draw it large, but then I scale it down.
That's how they say you're supposed to do it. And
That's fun.
my experience has been that it does, in fact. It looks a lot better when I try and do it big.
Art is difficult.
Yeah.
It is.
Preach. I think
I'm
that's
gonna-
something I need to like keep in mind. Like that's my advice for beginners. Art is fucking hard. If you're having a hard time, you're doing it right. Because I always
yeah.
think everything that I look at, like people who do like these masterpieces, I'm like, they just shit that out in like 5 minutes and had no problems. No. There was like 10 billion sketches. There was much swearing. There was constant breakdowns, crying, tears. Like, it's awful. That's
so
how
other
you
people's
get good.
suffering brings you comfort.
No, I'm just saying, like
It does for me.
That's part of the process. Part of the process. If you don't hate yourself, you're not doing it right.
If you don't hate yourself, you're not a real
It's
artist.
like a true artist knows suffering or something like that.
Ah, so good. Yeah, I don't know, but then I mean, once you've suffered enough and gotten like super sweet, or maybe you were just born with talent, like some people are. Then sometimes you can just like half an hour bang out like a painting and like it looks just right, and it's like fucking incredible. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People
that's
just
like
like
my
speed
sister.
paint like awesome landscapes and stuff, and you're like, what the fuck?
My sister doesn't use guidelines. She just draws like complex foreshortened figures. Just like starts with the eyes and just goes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she's like, and now she's like, I haven't drawn in a year. I hate drawing. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm like, give me your talent. I would use that.
That is insane.
It's like, I'm not gonna do it. I don't feel like it. I'm just like, I'm going to gouge your eyes out.
and my cat has come back home. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, people that don't like underdraw, I just don't. I mean, I would like to be like that. Just put pen to paper and then just have it look like a thing.
This is why I've always thought about tabling at conventions, but then I realized like people always ask you to do sketches and stuff, and I can't do that. Like I couldn't just like sketch something really simply and say, here you go. Like I'd be like in like 2 hours.
I can't remember the last time I actually drew with a pencil on actual paper. All my art is digital. I cannot do it.
I can't sketch on a tablet. Maybe it's because I don't have a Cintiq or anything, but like even with like because I have a pen display now and I have like a Surface Pro and I can't sketch on that either. It always comes out like ass. I have to start on paper or it just looks like the drawings of like a 5-year-old. And I mean my good drawings aren't much better, but I mean there's a little bit of a difference. I notice it at least.
But I don't get so hung up on fidelity anymore because thinking about it, like all my favorite artists like aren't even very good artists. You know what I mean? Like I really like Andrew Hussey and Brian Lee O'Malley both have like a really like rough sort of just like almost amateur. I mean, I don't know. They're both good in their own way, but they're not like,
Yeah.
you know, there are much better draftsmen out there. So
think
I'm like,
That's the
like,
whole thing. It's like I hold
whatever.
myself up to higher standards than anybody else. Because
Yeah.
like I look at Brian Lee O'Malley's work, because that was an example I was about to say. And he's like, I love his stuff, and it's just like super
Yeah.
raw. But then
Yeah,
again,
it's
it's like if I don't draw like Greg Capullo or like a professional guy from Marvel, I'm a failure. Even though I
Yeah.
don't even really like that style that much.
yeah.
It's the fact that I
It's-
can't do it.
It's sort of like the confidence to draw really rough. It's what makes those artists really appealing, I think. The fact that they can just do something that isn't very clean and still have it look great anyway.
Agreed.
Because they're
it's the
worried
same
about getting
as-
it done. They're getting it done. That's the
Yeah.
important part.
Anything I was reading an interview or something, or no, I was reading through Brian Lee O'Malley's Tumblr the other day, and someone asked him about motivation to like finish things, and he said that anything finished is better than anything unfinished. So even if it sucks, if you finish it, it's still better than if you don't. Which is
True.
like, yeah,
Words to live by.
I know, right? So grand.
Don't take my word for it. I haven't done it myself yet.
Yeah, no. Nor I. What were we talking about? Fuck.
Talk about how Mage is the best person ever.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Mage, you
Hmm?
you showed me some comics you made recently, right?
Did I?
Yeah, well you showed me some with like a gray guy with red eyes and sharp teeth. No? Am I fucking taking crazy pills? You did.
Wait, hold. Comic?
Yeah, or maybe they were on Tagaki.
I haven't drawn on Tagaki in ages.
Didn't you show me some things of like a gray guy with like a bowl haircut and red
Ben,
eyes
you're
and
going
sharp
see
teeth?
now.
No, I have not drawn. Wait.
For God's
Yes.
sake.
Yes, but it was like ages ago. Oh, it was like Daniel, the Pokemon Genjika, wasn't it? Yeah, red eyes, white face, right?
Okay, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, hold on. I can fetch it, I think. Just give me a moment. I haven't been on Tagaki in forever. I almost forgot that I had him.
Oh, weird. You showed me them like, well, I was gonna say the last time we talked, but actually that was like months ago. So.
Yeah.
Wait. I've got it. This is my actual best work. Oh,
I can't
did
wait.
I paste it?
Then this one?
Paste it. Why won't it paste?
Yes, this is the guy.
That's-
How
it's
old is
been-
this?
I don't know. Hold on.
Oh damn, this
Oh.
is nice.
I thought you were.
Okay.
I thought when you showed me this, it was new.
Yeah, it was new when I showed it to you, and that was like in February.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 4 months.
Good morning.
That's
Right.
that's new to me, I guess.
I put the link.
Man,
Look at this.
Mage,
one.
why are
Yeah.
you so good?
Who?
No.
Mage, why
Tagaki
is he
is.
so good and make me look so bad?
No, I didn't do it on purpose.
I know,
Given this,
that's what,
this
that,
is a good.
that makes it worse.
God.
Given this is a good little thing you got here.
Yeah.
Remember that time we all drew on Tagaki,
Yes.
and I drew
Yes.
that bro hug bump between Phantom and
Yeah.
Gibbon. Yeah. That was cool.
Apparently I miss all the Horseshoe Crew stuff because I
That
didn't
was-
watch the
It
anime
was-
yesterday. I
That
didn't
was
really
like the
draw.
founding moments.
That was before the group even existed. I
Oh, what?
think.
Yeah,
Man,
it was. It was
I
a
feel so
super
left out.
I'm sorry, Tommy. I feel left out a lot of the time too. Don't worry.
Hey,
Mage,
if
you
you
know why I
got
feel left out? I never got my drawing of my character.
Hey, I haven't finished the drawing, so you're not the only one. I still don't have my drawing.
I want a character too.
if you guys ever wanted to do another thing on Tagaki, I would do one with all of you.
Guys, oh my god, Ben, like, I had this set up, and I said, like, hey guys, I have this picture already, you can start whenever, and you never did.
Sorry, sometimes things don't work out. But I'm saying I would try again. And
I was like, I forgot what the hell I was ever. I have a dumb question here. This sounded smart a while ago. You're from Romania originally, right, Mage?
No.
Oh.
Lithuania.
Lithuania, my mistake. Are there any cultural delicacies that you could recommend to people from your homeland?
Oh my goodness. If you go in summer, cold beetroot soup. It's delicious, especially with hot mashed potatoes. Yes. But like you have to have like a spoon half full with mashed potatoes, and then you dip it into the cold beetroot soup, so you have like half of potatoes and half of the soup, and then you eat it, and it's delicious. Yes.
what kind of soup?
cold beetroot soup.
Beetroot.
It's pink. Like, well, it's more of a magenta, I guess. I don't know.
I was just imagining everyone sitting around the table looking at the soup, and Mage is like giving you like, go on, taste it. And you're like,
It's
like mashed
delicious and it's
potatoes.
cold.
It's like that
Yeah.
scene from Gurren Lagann when Nia makes all the food and everyone's just like, "Oh God, it smells horrible." But then
No, it smells delicious, and it is delicious and nutritious, and you should
I
eat
do
it.
kind of like the smell of beetroot, but a whole soup is weird. I don't know.
It's delicious. It is.
and Gibbon
influences-
Gibbon will be Simone, and he'll be the one who likes it.
Yeah.
See? There you go. There's a new fan art for everybody listening. Somebody make it.
We're the only artists
Also-
in the fandom.
Darn it!
Yeah.
I'm too
We have
lazy.
to make the fan art.
Ah,
Tom
so
and
much
Tom and
work.
Anthony, if you want to see the thing that me and Mage and Gibbon did, here it is.
oh,
Oh, it's saved. I'm gonna
Yeah?
save.
all right, let's take a
Yeah.
look.
I
Oh, the give and take thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, if
then.
you scroll down, yeah, like I feel really bad because I feel like I ruined everything.
Yours is great. Is that the you kill me thing? You will. What does it say?
You can see
You'll
which
pay.
one.
Yeah, that's clearly Mage.
They say
There it
who's.
is.
Oh my God, these are so old. Well,
Yeah.
just a little over a year, I guess.
See, this is going to be an awkward moment. Remember I said I was having some battery problems? I'd have to switch to from my laptop to desktop and restart the call. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, just a second.
No.
All right.
Done.
I didn't even get to play Clicker Heroes.
I was like, fantastic. My battery isn't working, so this
Why
is...
didn't you just use the desktop from the beginning?
Because for whatever reason, like the laptop seems to have problems like after a half hour, and I was like, I've got like 50 minutes on the other thing. This will wrap up more than be able to cap it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that happened when I was recording Tom, and then I had to go to Corpulent's recording, and for whatever reason, that was kind of
Dude, my whole episode was awful because we all kept cutting out. And there's like, I listened to it like a couple days ago.
Oh yeah.
Just for and there was just like so many gaps. Like in the middle of a conversation, we just cut out and moved to a different subject. I'm like, this is impossible.
That
to
was
follow.
that was the best I could have got. I spent so many hours editing that thing, and I was like, we're missing half of the podcast.
I know. It's just like no one's gonna know what we're talking about at all. And just like,
Jesus.
all right,
I'm
stupid
back.
Skype.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I was looking at the comics still. I was spaced out. What are we saying?
I'm still looking at it. I fucking love this thing. I fucking love Road Rage Gibbon more than anything I've ever created.
I like
pretty
how we
good.
all switched characters at one point for no reason.
Yeah.
And I like magic.
As do I.
Magic.
As
You're having trouble, Cable?
while we're still waiting, Ben, did you get Nate to do the thing for
The game?
today? Yes.
Yeah, he said he'd pop in. I don't know if he downloaded it.
I have downloaded it. I installed it. I have not started it because I figured we might need to
Update
change
it.
servers and stuff.
Updated. It's gonna take forever to update. So
If you get to the launcher, it'll have a bar that'll go up at 1 pixel per hour. So
Holy
you
shit.
better do it quick.
Oh man, I'm still running The Witcher 3. I'm gonna have to run 2 games at once now.
You
Oh, you
can't
can
play
just-
Witcher 3 at the same time. You
you
can't.
can just close the game since you said you can't do anything else.
If you
Unless
play
you
Witcher
like.
1 and Witcher 2 at the same time, does it equal Witcher 3?
Yes.
Good.
Jump the fences. That's all I know about Witcher 3. That's
Jump the
literally all I know.
fence.
Yes.
Is that like a
I don't
meme that I'm
play
not aware of?
I don't know. I just know that you can jump over fences now.
You
in
can,
Witcher.
and it's very convenient.
You know what
Yes.
I'm playing? Fucking Cookie Clicker.
There we go. My laptop can
Outing.
blow up now
It's
for all I care.
so good. I'm making 616 million cookies per second. Tom, have you played Cookie Clicker?
I've seen someone play Cookie Clicker, and I
it's
kind of wanted to
fucking-
kill myself.
It's fucking awesome. I don't care that it's an idle
Okay.
game and it's a piece of
Okay.
shit. It's the best.
Okay,
Play
it's the
Clicker
best piece of
Heroes.
shit ever.
I
Clicker
played
Heroes.
both Cookie Clicker and Clicker Heroes, and I got all the achievements, so fuck you guys.
No, you
I
have not got
I
all of
have.
the achievements on Clicker Heroes. No, you
I
have not.
have.
You are lying. I
Before
demand.
it was on Steam, it was a browser game. I played it for too long.
Oh, maybe that was an old version.
It was an old
Less
version, but I still
super-
played it. And I got
I-
all the things.
I cannot believe I demand a screenshot with today's date and like
Well, I
your
deleted
thumbprint.
it. That's what I did with Cookie Clicker as well. I got
That's what
I
they
got
all
all the achievements,
say.
and I'm like, I'm going to kill myself if I keep this. To prevent
Well.
myself from coming back, I will delete the save data.
Have
So I
either
never
of you
came back
played?
after that.
Have either of you played Candy Box or A Dark Room?
No.
No, I've not even heard of
Candy
these.
Box is kind of like Cookie Clicker, but like it's like all text. It's all ASCII based and like browser based, and it starts off kind of like, oh, you pick some candy, you plant some candy, you grow some candy
Oh,
in your
yeah,
candy
I've seen
farm,
that
but
one.
then you like spend it on like weapons and stuff and go on this like crazy adventure in like fucking like text form, and like it's just funny because like it's like you don't see any of that at the beginning. It's just like a blank screen with like how many candies you have on it and like a click here button, but then like things start to appear and like this like weird adventure starts to like unfold and you had no idea. And A Dark Room is kind of the same, and so is Candy Box too. I don't know. I like games like that.
If
I
you
like
just
things that-
Google idle game, then you'll get all of those things,
well,
and then you can play them all at the same time because you don't really need to do anything.
maybe I'm being too fussy. Maybe I'm like not grasping what it is to be an idle game, but I feel like an idle game is like a game that doesn't do anything, and like Candy Box does something. So
No,
Oh.
an idle game is like the gameplay is you don't need to pay attention to it most of the time. You just set it in motion and it does stuff. And then every so often
Yeah.
you come back and you do things and then you leave. It's the whole like buttons increasing in number.
Yeah,
Thing.
and I guess they all are. They all are that in a way. Yeah, I don't know. I just like them, so I want them to have a nice name.
Speaking of games, did you guys see that I'm apparently in The Witcher 3?
I also saw that you're in the Tudor ages, in the real history.
Look at this shit. I found this. I was looking through the game like characters yesterday. I'm just like, oh, okay.
That really
Huh.
does.
Oh God,
Dandelion.
yeah, shit. You
Say,
need to. You
Mage.
need those puffy sleeves.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Mage, as an artist, what makes something great for you?
That is a confusing question.
Made by me.
Yeah. Do you mean like what makes her think something she made is great, or what makes her think like other art is great?
Yeah, well, when she's basically taking something in as like a critic or a fan, what makes something great for her?
Hold on, give me a moment. If it's like art of a character, is just how alive the character might feel. It's kind of hard to describe, but sometimes characters just kind of look flat or stilted or just awkward or something. But sometimes when people draw characters and they just feel really alive and bouncy and in motion, and it's just, or like they have like really, let's say, stretchy sort of face physics, but they look good, kind of almost cartoony. I cannot get that myself. I'm just I stick too much to trying to make stuff look like kind of plausible. Like, you know, you could I can't stretch like a mouth wide for like a grin or something that I don't know why it just doesn't look good with my art. So when other people do that, it's really I find it really cool.
When like what was it? Sorry. When like they do what now?
There's this
Like when they exaggerate or like caricature?
yeah, kind of like yes, squish
Yeah.
and stretch their faces in a cartoonish sort of way and make it look good.
Mm.
I can't do it myself. It's really difficult for me. But when other people do it, and it looks really good. I like it.
What makes basically your work or someone else's work terrible for you?
Gosh, I don't know.
You don't have to name drop anybody.
No. I was trying to look for a word. How it's called? Proportions, I guess. Like when they're being wonky or like it's drawn from a really weird angle, or if a body does not actually do that and they draw it like Escher girls. There we go. You should all look up what Escher girls are and be.
Or like MC Escher?
No. Hold on. Maybe I pronounced it wrong. Hold on. I'll find the site. It's a Tumblr thing. Hold on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, those sort of things.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. That's weird.
Uh
His spine is not happening.
Sometimes I spend hours just scrolling through this and feeling sad for humanity. And I can't look away.
Oh, kind of like an Image comic.
It's not an image
It's just-
comic. It's like the
It's just like when the girls
spines
drawn-
twist
Yeah.
like 180 or like over
It's like
exaggerated.
when there's a
facets.
horny artist and he can't choose between tits or ass. I need both.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I really mind any of these so much.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Don't you mean?
Shut up.
No, but the second one down at the moment with that huge leg, that's weird.
Yeah, that one's a little weird.
I don't mind fancers. I really don't. It's just like when they sacrifice their spines or bodies or make them legs disjointed or disproportional. It just looks really weird and scary. Then I kind of mind.
This one with the leg just kind of sucks because the pose is actually really stiff, despite like what's going on with the leg there.
And the
I
one
mean-
right under that, like she's turning her head like a whole lot. Just like the whole body is just really bad.
Okay, yeah, her head is too. Okay, all right. Well, I think that there's something to be said for like distorting an image, maybe beyond what is possible for the sake of like composing the image the way you want it to be. And like, if you can successfully disguise that you've done that, then I think that's fine. If it ends up looking weird, then yeah, it's like this leg really is weird looking.
Or like, hold on, this one.
And this girl looking like turning her head 180 degrees, that is kind of weird looking.
This is horrible. Save her.
But like
Yeah,
this one,
something's going
this
on.
one on Ember, I don't get it. Like, what's wrong with it?
Whatever.
The Ember one?
Yeah,
Where's that?
Which one?
Oh, yeah.
I guess because her armor is not plausible. Whatever.
I guess it's sort of like her left buttock doesn't exist. or what? It sort of
I
just
think,
collapses
like-
in on her leg, maybe. No.
Yeah, the whole proportion's just off.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically,
Some,
like
some
this.
of these are worse than others, I guess. Is what I'm trying to
This,
say.
Yeah.
This side is fascinating and horrifying at the same time. Okay, any we should move on.
Oh yeah. Say, this is gonna sound horrible, but I'm looking for where the hell this is recording. Just gonna end and restart the call to make sure the damn thing hasn't gone missing.
God,
Yeah, I know. I'll be right back. I swear to God. All right, just give me a split.
Good.
unreal.
Sorry.